Hello everyone, and welcome to all of you who might be sitting warm and snugly at home with your cup of coffee. I have to say I love it when you send me those messages sort of about 9:30, 10 on a Saturday morning, because I'm normally in a field watching football, all wrapped up. Well, I am now, just literally two eyes peering out, and then my phone's going beep, 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 beep. And it's so nice. Thank you very much for all your lovely messages. I know I am very lucky to have such great subscribers, so thank you. Today, it is my honour to go through the majority of the magnificent Queen of Makeup, Lisa Eldridge. Not only is she an awesome creative, she is a delightful person. She's a great human being, and we like those types. Lisa has extended her True Velvet lipstick range, and she has 4 new shades. That's three. I don't have all of the shades here, but I'm going to go through everything with you. And she also has the Gloss Embrace lip glosses, and I have 5 out of those 6. I'm going to go through as many of them as I can with you, and a few old favourites. As you would expect, they are phenomenal. They are phenomenal to look at, to enjoy. The texture is wearable, snuggly, and just feels like a part of you. Snuggly sounds such a silly word to use, talking about sort of feeling glamorous and makeup, but it's almost about wearing products that just fit with you and feel comfortable, I suppose. And because of Lisa's eye, and a lot of the makeup artist ranges, they just get those little tweaks that we as working makeup artists who don't have our own ranges are like, okay, fine, I'll just make that a little bit warmer and I'll make that a little bit cooler, and then you get the perfect shade. And they say, oh, what's that lipstick you've put on? And you're like, well, it's kind of about 4 mixed together. And you're like, oh, because it was never quite the tones. But if you go for a Lisa Eldridge lipstick, you will find that perfect tone. Now, the Gloss Embrace that I'm wearing right now, this is Muse. Just checking, got lots of names in my head. This is Muse. No lip liner, nothing. I just put it straight on. I'm going to do lots of demonstrations in a minute, but there's a lot to get through, so I didn't want to be repetitive. This feels like my lips, but better. The formula of this, I know that she has mixed in the formula oils and butters together, so it's a real fatty lipstick, which again is not a very nice word to describe Lisa's lipsticks. It is packed full of hydration. Now, you may have found in the past, if you've used an oil-based gloss that says it's very nurturing, that it does feel really hydrating immediately, and then after about 10-15 minutes you realise it's disappeared. So it's the combination of the butter and the oils that really adhere to your lips, and it really is very hydrating. And I've got really fussy lips. It's just so annoying, isn't it? I have lips that peel, they reject lipsticks and lip glosses very quickly. I've been trying all these products for the last 3 days. In fact, I was on a job yesterday and the producer came over and was like, have you got another lipstick on? I was like, oh yeah. Just feeling a little bit fickle today. Didn't like that colour. Prefer this one. Right, okay. Wasn't going to go into the ins and outs of it, but it's really important to try all these products in kind of real life, and you want to try things to see how they feel after a few hours, not just taking them out of the packet and putting them on and saying they're fabulous. No, not on this channel. So as you can see, and I hope you'll agree, my lips look natural, full, and pretty. This is the most neutral kind of lip enhancing shade. Great for all skin tones. Lipsticks generally suit most skin tones. What you've got to watch out for, the kind of very pale, cool, icy toned lipsticks don't look great on a darker, warmer complexion. But darker, warmer complexions can actually carry off more vibrant, pigmented lipsticks better than paler ones in a kind of less obvious way. So your colour palette can be much more extensive than someone who's paler and wants to be as creative with makeup, but not to have that sharp juxtaposition. So this suits all lipsticks, and it will be, for me, like a red carpet classic. Right, so let's go on to Go Lightly. I'm going to apply this one next. Now, Go Lightly, I believe, is one of Lisa's, it's either her best-selling True Velvet or fastest selling, one of those. I know that this is such a popular lipstick because it is just very happy, and I'm going to show you why. So I'm just going to tissue off, and then I've just soaked my bamboo pad in my Sigler water. I have to say I do prefer taking off my lipstick like this, because I just find that the wet wipes can leave a bit of a chemical residue on my lip, and that irritates them, because you know what, like I said before, they're quite fussy. I'm really sorry, and I mustn't whisper because that doesn't really help the problems, but I heard there was quite a few volume problems, and I'm really sorry. It was fine on my phone. We're going to make sure that we make sure that the levels are all right this time coming round, but please let me know if you have any issues. This is my foundation brush. It's a Studio 10 face brush. Love this brand, Studio 10. Great double-ended brushes. And I'm using this one that's slightly more tapered at the end. It's got shorter and longer brushes because I don't like to have, or I can't afford to have, too much base around my lips, because it kind of enhances the fine lines. So I've just taken that over just to soften everything and take the redness out. So let's go in with Go Lightly. Now I'm going to start talking while I put lipstick on. I'll just put the colour on first. Well, these colours are buildable. Oh, you know what? You can't get enough of this shade because it's cheery. It brightens the whites of your eyes and your teeth. And this one has a little bit of pearl in it. This is the only gloss that has pearl through it. But it just really helps to kind of amplify the colour. See, delicate, pretty, like an angelic pink. And also what I've noticed of wearing these is that even in the stronger colours, you know, sometimes you can wear a lip gloss and then it separates, the pigment isn't stable within the formula. This doesn't, it just stays put. And also what I'm really excited about is that I've got fine lines around my lips, but these balmy glosses, really, they stay put. They don't travel because the formula is, you know, slightly thicker. It's slightly balmy. And that's just so pretty. That's a really, really happy shade that will suit everyone. Okay, so the next gloss embraces are Beauty and Blush. And again, such wearable shades. This one being slightly cooler in colour. So let's go for Beauty first. There is a True Velvet in Beauty as well. I'm just going to use the doe foot just to show you how nice it is to get the colour on straight away. And I have to say, what I've found is that once I've taken these lip glosses off and then gone off and busied myself doing something else, I've found myself kind of rubbing my lips together going, oh, my lips feel really, really nourished, which I haven't necessarily found with a gloss before. Sometimes if I wear too much gloss or even too much lip balm that's not the right one, I can find that my lips start going, oh no, they start going a bit peely and a bit dry. No matter how much I put on, it doesn't make a difference. So I scrub them down and do my little treatment to make them feel nice and soft and supple again. This is lovely. This will be lovely on a darker skin too. Just if you want that sort of brightness to your complexion. You see what I mean about the pigment? Really even, and as I rub my lips together, it's so nice that it just makes the bottom lip look much fuller. But I'm slightly cheating over my lip line. I really wish I could just pass it to you. Go, have a try. What do you think? Yeah, I was just going to blot it then, but I don't even need to do that. Really, really pretty, and that's Beauty. Next, I'm going to go in with Blush. Yes. See, on a blonde, these kind of cooler colours always feel, for me anyway, just a little bit more classic and sophisticated. If you like a real classic makeup, you're going to love this shade. It's going to give a nice shape to your mouth too, without necessarily looking Like makeup, it's got that richness to it. But again, the texture makes it really wearable. That's really lovely. Lisa, that is such a lovely, sophisticated shade of Gloss Embrace, and that's blush. Right, I'm actually going to slip another one in. This is Velvet Blush, and I want to show you how easy it is to apply Lisa's lipsticks, because, like I said right at the beginning of the film, they become instantly part of you. And I'm not a fan of my lips, but I love my lips when I put Lisa's lipstick on. So chic. I'm just going to use a little bit of a liner just here, just to kind of fill out my lips, giving my lips hips, as I've always said, just giving them a little bit of width. It's such a decadent shade, this. Just finish off there. Nice. See, I think this is a really lovely, classy shade to wear. It's very sophisticated. And like I said about Lisa's textures, that it is about how the lipstick feels on your lips, because you don't want to suddenly be self-conscious or worried that you're wearing colour and start fiddling with it and being a bit shy. And no, you need to wear it with confidence, and this colour is a real classic. It's not too bright, it's not got a strong juxtaposition between your skin and pigment, it's not making a statement, it's just a really beautiful mouth. So again, that is Velvet Blush. I'm going to show you Velvet Ribbon next. My favourite red though is Velvet Jazz. Oh, it's not as bright as Velvet Ribbon. I just find, being a blonde, it just kind of, I'll do it in another video in a couple of weeks, it just is less bright compared to the beautiful blue undertoned richness of Velvet Ribbon, which is just divine. I can't bear to use this, but just for you guys I will. My Velvet Ribbon is gone. I used that years ago, not years ago, last year that finished, and I can't show you my Velvet Jazz. Actually, I've got Velvet Jazz, Velvet Dragon and Velvet Affair on order, but obviously they're out of stock at the moment, or on pre-order. Some are slightly different, but I'm going to show you this next. Right, just dusting off, making sure that's all seamless. And as you can see, I haven't had to put any lip treatment on or anything. These formulas are very hydrating and nourishing. So we're going to go in with Velvet Ribbon, and then we're going to use the Gloss Embrace, the matching Gloss Embrace over the top, followed with a bit of lip liner, or maybe chuck the lip liner in the middle. But just look how easy it is. The point of the lipstick really helps you carve in that nice shape. It's so richly pigmented, it's just divine. And I just use the tip to help me shape my mouth first of all. I don't even have to put lipstick on my bottom lip. Right. And to rub that colour in, the shape is not perfect yet. And just blot with a tissue, because, and don't bite, by the way, always blot over the top. And then I'm going to take the velvet ribbon, I think it's called velvet ribbon too, isn't it? Yeah, ribbon lip liner. And I'm just going to take that over the top really softly, just to make sure that I've got that nice fullness. You could also use the lip liner just with the gloss, actually, the Gloss Embrace ribbon and the Gloss Embrace liner would be absolutely perfect. Oh, so much pigment. I just can't tell you how soft it feels. I'm sure lots of you will own these lipsticks and agree with me. I have to tell you, put these lipsticks on and mat them down just with a tissue like this. And they hold fast under a mask, let me tell you, which is very nice for an evening. It's going to take the flat side of a cotton bud and I just like to run it through there. This is my personal things. I hate to have any excess just around that lip line. And clean up with a point underneath. Lovely, really fun. I'd probably add a little bit more. Let me just see if I can just take it from my fingers. Probably not. Just wonder. Oh, just a little hint. Oh, look at that. Just a little flush. You see that? Just doing something new every day. I've never done it like this before, but that's a nice way of doing it. That's just, oh no, don't go too mad, Caroline. Here we are. That's it. Just a little bit of softness. Oh, I love that. That really ties it in for me. I needed that warmth against the stark of that brighter red. I couldn't carry it off my face otherwise. Okay, we're just going to finish off by applying a little bit of Gloss Embrace in ribbon. Now this will be kept snugly within my lip line. The worst thing you can do is take it to the lip line and then it just creates a strange shape and starts travelling. But oh, tell you what I'll do. I'm going to take this in my handbag when I go out. When I go out? Of course I'm not going out at all at the moment, are we? I was meant to be going away for the weekend this weekend. That was really disappointing. That's what I'm going to take in my handbag. I'm going to put my lovely stain of colour on, and then when I go to the bathroom or, you know, I've had a few drinks, and I'll, this is in my pretend world, obviously, going out and being fabulous. That's what I'm going to have in my handbag. You see, and it doesn't separate. Look at that, it's seamless, and it really didn't take me that long. Lisa, thank you so much for sharing with me your beautifully curated lip collection. They are divine. I wouldn't expect anything else, quite frankly. And it's been an absolute pleasure sharing these lipsticks with you. And I know you guys who are watching will hopefully would have enjoyed that little showcase. It's quite nice to go through one collection. I've never done that before. And I hope you like the different looks. Bye for now.